Mankato East boys basketball team is picking up right where it left off after qualifying for another state tournament. Sports Director Rob Clark has more.
It's really special when you've got the homegrown group of kids that see the groups that have gone before them go to the state tournament and want to repeat it.
The Mankato East Cougars are fresh off a state championship game appearance in 2025. The winning tradition is still present for a Cougars team that isn't missing a beat under first-year head coach Tony Ball.
We knew that it was going to take work. It wasn't going to be easy. There were some days where we were probably wondering if this was going to happen because that transition from the group we had last year to this year, it was pretty significant. But the guys really bought into what it is we needed to do individually and as a group.
We started playing loosely and having more fun. It was kind of more tight at the beginning of the year, and just to play with these guys one more year. We have a couple more games left. We don't want any regrets.
The buy-in is essential to the Cougars' success, considering the talent that graduated from last year's squad. This season, players are stepping up in elevated roles.
It for sure changed my mindset a little bit. Just being able to having the ball in my hands a lot, but also creating for others, but also scoring helps the team in the long run for sure.
Amari and Lucas, they've played a ton of minutes for us the last 3 years, and so we knew that they were going to kind of anchor us. Coming into the year, we knew that Mason Dede was going to be a big part of our success. He's been terrific for us from day one. Abdullahi Muhammad, he's had his spurts this year where he's been super important for us. Had 20 against New Ulm in the section semi game. And so, yeah, we really lean on those guys. But we also have a pretty talented group of juniors coming behind them.
This is the 5th straight state tournament appearance for Mankato East, a streak this senior class didn't want to end on their watch.
We didn't want to ruin it. We didn't want to get eliminated in sections, and just to keep that going is super special for us.
The Cougars' first test at state will be against Northfield. East is the 5 seed and the Raiders are the 4. These two teams played twice during the regular season, each squad winning once.
We know them really well and they know us really well, so we got to change a couple things up, but having the ability to know their personnel really well for sure helps us.
Tip-off for the Class 3A state quarterfinals game between East and Northfield is set for noon from Williams Arena. In Mankato, Rob Clark, KEYC News Now Sports.